Why Men Need a Code. Lessons from the Long Goodbye. Raymond Chandler's The Long Goodbye isn't just a detective story. It's about Philip Marlowe, a private eye who befriends a broken man named Terry Lennox. Terry gets tangled in a murder, disappears, and everyone says he killed himself. But the truth? It's darker. Lies, money, alcoholism, betrayal, corruption. In the end, Marlowe learns something heavy. Loyalty costs, truth isolates. And sometimes, the hardest thing you'll ever do is say goodbye to the version of yourself that refuses to grow. That's the surface story. But underneath, it's about men breaking down, holding onto a code, and finding a way to live when the world feels stacked against you. And that's why this story matters to you right now. Part 1. Why this story still speaks to you. Think about your life. Maybe you feel stuck, like Marlowe, trying to do the right thing but exhausted, surrounded by fake people, and watching friends self-destruct. The names are different now. The tech is new. But the struggles, the same. You live in a culture that rewards shortcuts. Everyone's flexing online, pretending. Success feels hollow. And you're expected to keep it together, to be a man. But no one really shows you how. That's why The Long Goodbye is a mirror. It isn't about solving crimes. It's about solving yourself. Part 2. The Code That Saves You. Marlowe isn't perfect. He's broke. He's lonely. He gets knocked around. But he's got one thing. A code. He keeps his word. He doesn't sell out friends. He tells the truth even when it hurts. Now, ask yourself, what's your code? Do you even have one? Most men don't. They drift, they scroll, they numb out. But a man without a code is like a ship without a compass. You'll go in circles. You'll end up in places you never wanted. Your code doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe it's as simple as, I tell the truth. I don't ghost the people I care about. I show up when I say I will. Small? Yes, but powerful. Because living by something solid makes you feel steady. Part 3. Loyalty, boundaries, and the people around you. Marlowe risks jail to protect Terry. That's loyalty. But when Terry comes back alive with excuses, Marlowe walks away. That's boundaries. Loyalty without boundaries destroys you. Boundaries without loyalty leave you empty. So look at your circle. Are you giving loyalty to people who drain you? Do you keep forgiving lies because you're scared to be alone? Or maybe you're too guarded. No one gets close. You're safe, but lonely. The book shows you need both. Stand by your people. But don't let them drag you into their darkness. So, who in your life deserves your loyalty? And who do you need to say goodbye to? Part 4. Facing your numbing agents. Roger Wade is a painful character, a brilliant writer drowning in alcohol, too weak to face himself. You may not drink like Wade, but what do you use to avoid yourself? Is it porn? Video games until 3 a.m.? Doom-scrolling TikTok? Or maybe it's endless work, because being busy feels safer than silence. We all have our Wades. The truth is, numbing doesn't kill you fast. It kills you slowly. It steals your time. It robs your self-respect. So face it, write it down, name the habit, say it out loud. This thing is keeping me small. Then take one step, just one, to cut it back. That's how you start to get your life back. Part 5. Success is hollow without substance. The book rips into LA's elite, wealthy people who bury scandals, power that buys silence. It isn't justice, it's PR. Isn't that our world? Fake followers, corporate spin, politicians twisting words. Everyone's showing a highlight reel and few are living the truth. Maybe you feel the same pressure. You show success and hide the cracks. But success without substance is poison. The world doesn't need another perfect image. It needs men who are real, flawed, yes, but honest. Part 6. The Power of the Goodbye. The title says it all. The Long Goodbye. Marlowe says goodbye to Terry. Goodbye to illusions. Goodbye to the fantasy that loyalty alone can save someone. And you've got goodbyes waiting too. Maybe it's goodbye to the version of yourself that hides, goodbye to the cycle of addiction, goodbye to the toxic friend group. Saying goodbye hurts. To say goodbye is to die a little, but it also sets you free. So what goodbye are you avoiding? Part 7. Small decencies every day. Marlowe isn't a superhero. He doesn't save the world. He just does the small things right. He returns money that isn't his. He keeps promises and he tells the truth. That could be your move too. You don't need to obsess about being extraordinary. Be decent, answer the text, show up on time. Finish the small things, because small decencies stack. They build trust, and trust changes everything. Part 8. Craft over clout. Chandler, the book author, turned pulp into literature. Why? Because he cared about craft, not clout. Now look at yourself. Are you chasing attention, likes, validation? Or are you building something that lasts? Remember this: attention fades, but craft stays. So what's your craft? What's the one thing you'd regret not mastering? Part 9. The solitude test. Marlowe spends a lot of time alone. Not lonely. Alone. He reads, he reflects, he resists the noise. Can you do that? Can you sit in a room with no phone, no music, just you? Most men can't. We fill every silence with content. But silence is where you hear yourself again. Silence is where you sharpen your code. Try this. 30 minutes. No phone, no music, just you and a notebook. Write what's real. You might be surprised at what comes out. So, solitude isn't punishment, it's power. Part 10. The Modern Man's Goodbye. Here's the truth. A lot of men are slowly killing themselves, not with guns or pills, but with scrolling, with drinking, with pretending. Deep down, you know it. That's why this book matters. Because it asks, will you live with integrity, even if no one notices? Will you face your addictions before they bury you? Will you walk away from lies, even if it means standing alone. The long goodbye isn't just Terry Lennox's story. It's yours. It's saying goodbye to the man who hides, the man who numbs, the man who refuses responsibility. And it's saying hello to the man who lives by a code, the man who builds, not just consumes, the man who can be trusted. Closing challenge. So, here's your challenge. Write down one goodbye you need to make this week. Just one. A habit. A fake friendship. A story you tell yourself. Then write down one piece of your code, one line you can live by. And tomorrow, just tomorrow, live it. Because no one's coming to save you. You're the detective in your own life. The world is messy, noisy, corrupt. But you still get to choose. Choose integrity. Choose loyalty with boundaries. Choose to face your demons. Choose substance over fake success. That's your long goodbye. Goodbye to the man who drifts. And hello to the man who leads.